King Charles III has been busy since his mother the Queen passed away on September 8, making a number of public appearances. King Charles hasn't had time to mourn privately as he keeps busy with a number of public appearances since the death of his mother the Queen. The King is set to hold 3 meetings at Buckingham Palace today, according to reports. The first has already been completed, with the King receiving the First Sea Lord, Chief of the Air Staff, Chief of the General Staff, Chief of the Defence Staff, Vice Chief of Defence Staff and Commander of United Kingdom Strategic Command in the 1844 room. The first meeting was held at 10:45 a.m. this morning. The King's next meeting will take place at 1 p.m. this afternoon, where he will receive the Governors-General of the Realms for a reception and lunch at the palace. His final meeting will be at 15:35 p.m., where he will receive Prime Ministers of the Realms in the 1844 room at the palace. The meetings follow a string of public appearances from the King, with members of public noticing he appeared tired from the number of events that has taken place since the death of his mother. The news was shared by royal expert Patricia Treble on Twitter as she wrote, "The King has a reception and lunch for the Governors-General of his 14 realms, they are his representatives, 15th realm is the UK, then meets their Prime Ministers as well." The Queen's 8 grandchildren will hold a vigil at her coffin. Her Majesty's grandchildren, including the Prince of Wales and the Duke of Sussex, will observe a 15-minute vigil later today at her lying-in state at Westminster Hall. Prince Harry is expected to wear military uniform for the occasion, something which has caused controversy online. The Duke was not seen wearing his military uniform at a service held on Wednesday when the Queen was moved from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Palace. Prince William and Harry will be joined by Peter Phillips, Tsar Tyndall, Princesses Beatrice and Eugenie, Lady Louise Windsor, and James, Viscount Severn for the vigil. The Queen will lie in state at Westminster Hall until Monday, the day of her funeral, with the queue currently stretching as far as Southwark Park. Prince Harry's spokesperson previously confirmed he would wear a mourning suit throughout events honoring his grandmother, but King Charles has reportedly requested he wear military uniform. The prince's spokesperson said, "His decade of military service is not determined by the uniform he wears, and we respectfully ask that focus remain on the life and legacy of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II." Prince William will stand at the head of the Queen's coffin while Harry will stand at the foot, Buckingham Palace confirmed. The King has been involved in a number of events since Her Majesty passed away on September 8 in Balmoral. Most recently, he was seen meeting with emergency workers to thank them ahead of the Queen's funeral on Monday. He has attended a number of vigils and met with members of the public who have left tributes for the late